Good morning, guys. Don't worry, I've not gone bald. My hair's in a ponytail. Thanks for joining me for another What I Ate in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. Today is Sunday. If you're new here, my name's Leanne. I'm a vegan losing weight on the Slimming World plan. And if you're coming back, thank you very much, as always, for doing so. First off, I will tell you now it's about 10:30. I've been surprisingly busy, just pottering about. I've been outside sorting out the animals, getting a load of rubbish turned round, a couple of loads of washing. I've done a load of hoovering because the millet monster, Delta, has thrown millet everywhere after I spent so long cleaning her around her cage yesterday and everything. So yeah, you may well rattle your thing. Anyway, so I'm starving hungry, and as always, you guys know me, I leave it to the last minute. So I'm just prepping some breakfast. I was coming up short on ideas, if I'm totally honest, because I want to try and keep my meals relatively low sin today. So I'm going to have 2 pieces of toast for my healthy extra B, but I'm going to chuck this in the oven. This is 3 Linda McCartney red onion and rosemary sausages. These are vegan, and they are sin-free on Slimming World. I've also got 3 tomatoes just halved, and I put some balsamic vinegar on them. It was supposed to be a light touch. I mean, you can see it's not really worked that well, but whatever. And I've added a little bit of this garlic and herb seasoning over the top of them. So I'm just going to pop all this in the oven for about half an hour. And then I will also just make a couple of pieces of toast to have with it. So that will be breakfast, which is no sins. But then also yesterday I bought 2 of these little almond lattes. I just wanted to try them really. So you drink them cold, excuse me. And I've looked in the app and the oat one comes up at 3.5 sins. The almond one isn't in there, but I'll tell you now, I'd already guessed it was going to be 3.5 sins. And it's based on the oat one, I'm definitely calling it 3.5 sins. So yeah, I'm going to try that one as well. Looks like coffee. It said to shake it, hence I guess I've managed to make this giant bubble form. There we go. Let's just try it. Okay, that's weird. It tastes more like hazelnut than almond, actually. I did get almond, didn't I? Yeah. How strange. It's actually very nice. It's quite sweet. So I may put this back in the fridge and have it later on. When I'm more in the mood for something a bit sweeter, because I don't necessarily want that sweet in the morning. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that. So for right now, I'm going to make a different coffee. I'm still going to put this in my sins and everything because I'll definitely have it later. So instead of that Alpro cold latte right now, I'm having just a normal hot coffee. I've got 100 mils of Alpro Almond Barista for 1 sin in here. Obviously, I'm still adding on my 3.5 for later as well. Just currently debating whether or not to have this as a sandwich or a on toast, because I'm playing my game, so I kind of want my hand free. Okay, I went with the sandwich idea. I have just used 4 of the tomatoes because that's all that would fit on. I'm going to put the other 2 in my soup at lunchtime, which I'll show you later. I literally have no idea how I'm going to eat this. Oh well. Right, it's about 10 to 1 now. I'm not that hungry just yet, but this will take half an hour to cook and I'll just go from there. So basically from the new Take 5 book called Take 5 Second Helpings, Slimming World book, I'm going to make this Tuscan Ribollita, which I think is a bit of an over-enthusiastic name for it, but what else? So 750 grams frozen mixed veg, canned chopped tomatoes with basil, a litre of veg stock, 200 grams black kale, but I don't have any, and 200 grams of borlotti beans. So basically I'm substituting quite a lot in here. So veg, I've got Farmhouse mixed vegetables, which is broccoli, cauliflower, carrots and peas. Not quite the same as what they've got in theirs, but that's fine. They've obviously got sweet corn in their picture as well. What else? Can of chopped tomatoes with basil. I don't have that, but I do have a can of chopped tomatoes, and I do have Italian style blend, since this is a Tuscan recipe. So we'll just chuck some of that in. And then veg stock, a litre, excellent. That's 2 Knorr stock pots, those ones. And then Cavolo Nero, I don't have any, I bought a cabbage instead, just because I didn't have any black kale yesterday, sorry. And then 2 cans of borlotti beans. Again, I don't have borlotti beans, so what I'm doing is using 1 tin of kidney beans and 1 tin of cannellini beans. So same kind of texture, because borlotti beans are really like, they're not a particularly firm bean, but they are fairly like large and floofy. So I feel like the combination of these two is a really nice substitute for those. I just don't want to buy another type of bean. I keep, I think, 5 different types of beans on hand. So yeah, I don't see the need to deviate from those really. Yeah, and that's it. So obviously it's a 5 ingredient recipe. That's the whole point of this book, which is why it probably looks quite simple. I was thinking I might throw in some garlic, but to be honest, let's just keep to the recipe as it is and see how we go, because, you know, although Slimming World recipes can lack flavour sometimes. Yeah, anyway, I'm just going to make this because it's easy. Okay, I have my whole bag of frozen veg. It was a kilo. It asked for 750 grams, but since when does more veg hurt anyone? The tin of tomatoes, the 2 stock cubes, a big old shake of these herbs. This is the mix of herbs: oregano, basil, red bell pepper, marjoram, thyme, rosemary, sage and parsley. Lovely. And I also just quartered those 2 little tomatoes left over from this morning. And now I just need to add about 1 litre of hot water. This is just boiled. This actually doesn't have that long a cooking time. Okay, that's just over 1 litre that I've added. But yeah, it just says bring to a boil and then chuck in the beans and the cabbage. So happy days. I'm going to go prep my cabbage. Okay, we've reached this point where essentially it is ready. I just feel like there isn't going to be enough flavour in there. And also, I used the whole head of cabbage and I'm thinking now it was maybe too much because this is very cabbagey. I feel like I want to add more liquid to this just to make it not just a pile of cabbage. So I'm thinking, because also it's not that tomatoey, so I reckon if I add one of these, which, you know, is my go-to easy solution for everything, but they are really useful. But that'll add in some garlic and herb flavour and make it tomatoey, and it's more liquid. So I think I'm going to add one of these in, and also some pepper and probably some chilli flakes as well, because I feel like it should just have a little tiny kick to it. And we're done. So as I said and showed you, obviously I added in the extra passata, the black pepper, which it does say season anyway, and also some chili flakes. So I may add some salt because it was only the 2 stock cubes between all of this. So I'll this is the one obviously I'm going to have now. But yeah, this is sin-free and obviously super healthy. Don't know how filling it'll be because it's just got 2 tins of beans between 5 portions. So yeah, but you know, it's not a bad thing. So lunch was fine. I did add some salt, and I definitely will for the rest of the week, the other 4 portions I've got, and I may add other things to flavour it up a bit because it's just quite bland, which I don't really know why I expected it not to be. But anyway, I'm now having my little latte because it's nice and sweet, so it's like instead of a dessert. Sunday afternoon, Mum is over, so we're doing our episode watching, and I've got a coffee with 100 ml of Alpro Almond Barista, and I'm having 5 Cadbury Bournville fingers for 1.5 sins each. So that's 7.5 sins, 8.5 if you include that, and that puts me on 13 so far today. It's currently 7:15 and I'm making a sin-free dinner. Very, very basic. I'm just not in the mood for anything fancy. So I'm just having, this is garlic, red onion, orange pepper and courgette, 1 of each. Not a whole garlic, obviously. And just sauteed in fry light. No seasoning yet because basically I'm just going to add it to macaroni, and I'm going to put loads of salt and pepper on, and I've got some tofu air frying, and I'm going to use both Healthy Extra A's of cheese, cocoa vegan cheese. So that's 80 grams. I have cut it, grated it super fine, so it's going to go a long way. And that's it. So not very exciting for you guys, but very tasty, but simple for me. Hey guys, so time for my last update of the day. Tea was really nice. I think I'm about to edit this video, but I think that I didn't actually show you the completed thing, but it really wasn't anything to write home about. It was literally obviously veggies, tofu and pasta and cheese stirred through. But it was very nice and I really enjoyed it actually. So I guess that's good, and it was totally sin-free and on plan. I have 12 tins left and I'm using all of them. I saved 12 so that I could have one of these. These are the ones that are like Kinder Bueno. Oh, they're so good. Their website's got all kinds of offers if you want to have a look and get some yourself. You get free postage over a certain amount. But I did have a look in Holland and Barrett on Friday when I went down, but they didn't actually have them in the shop, which I thought was interesting because they stock the Love Raw nut butter cups. So it's the same brand. I would have thought they'd have had those as well, but apparently not. So I'm going to enjoy this. Literally can't wait. I've just had it in the fridge. And I'm having a cup of after dinner tea right now. And as usual, I'll be having a cup of nighttime tea after that before I go to bed. So that's really all from me. I'm on 25 sins total, and I've had a really nice day today actually. I played my game a lot. I actually completed the Nancy Drew game I was on, so that was really nice. And then tried to install the next one, but it won't install, but it is a lot of an older one and it is quite buggy, so hey ho. And I've got loads and loads of little chores done. So my house is all up together. I'm feeling somewhat organised. Fresh bedding, because Sunday I do my bed on a Sunday, so always nice to go to bed on a Sunday night. Of course, being so organised today does mean that it means I'm probably going to get no sleep tonight. Insomnia will hit and I'll sleep through my alarm tomorrow and screw up the week. So let's just wait and see if that actually happens, because I will almost guarantee it will. On the upside, I haven't had any naps today, even though I'm absolutely shattered. So hopefully that will help me sleep tonight. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's all from me. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you had a lovely Sunday and I hope your Monday is going to be a nice one too. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.